I'm Mieko Nakabayashi at Waseda University in Tokyo. I'd like to express my greatest appreciation to North Carolina State University for providing us such a wonderful opportunity to work together beyond the national borders of Japan, the US, and China. As my students all expressed, they were excited to talk about the latest events, such as the summit between President Biden and Prime Minister Suga, and the relationship between the US and Japan, as well as the impact of China, which is a very important and close neighbor of Japan. The students also expressed that they learned a lot from the students in the United States because perceptions were not necessarily exactly the same as the ones in Japan. As a learning process, it is important for students to be able to discuss international affairs in person at the both sides of the Pacific. Some Japanese students mentioned that they usually hesitated to talk about politics in their daily lives. But students in the United States rather appear to be enthusiastic to talk about politics. And it was a very surprising and fresh experience for them. There were some Chinese students in my class, and they also said they definitely enjoyed the workshop with the students in the United States in many ways. At the beginning, it seemed to be rather very difficult to have an international collaboration because of the differences in our time and academic calendar. Japanese spring semester begins in April. Therefore, our mini COIL program had to be held at the very beginning of our course. It even seemed too early for our students to discuss international relations with that basic knowledge that was supposed to be given later in the course. However, Jonathan's icebreaker session worked very well, and the group making by the staff at the both universities was so well thought for the students to communicate to one another. Therefore, I am certain that it was a great success, despite the mini COIL was our very first attempt. I hope such an international collaboration can develop further, and many other professors and courses should be involved. Thank you again for all those people who made this first attempt such a great success.